Hey guys, so for today's video, I am going to be doing a final flip through of my Create This Book 2. So, this is by one of my favorite YouTubers, Mariah Elizabeth, and I'll try to put the link in the description, but if I can't, then you guys can just search it up on Amazon. For the front cover, I did like this rainbow line, and then I made these rainbow polka dots. Same thing on the back, I did more of those rainbow polka dots. Then next, you flip, and I did something really similar to the front cover here. Next, if you flip, you will see an ice cream cone. For the tips and tricks, I did something similar to the cover as well. And here, I did copy Mariah, but it's so like weird. Why did I do that? Because the rest of these pages in this book I haven't copied by anyone. So it's really like weird. I really wanted to redo this page, but it was really hard if I would have, stuck the paper on this. So I just didn't do that. Next is create confetti. I did an ice cream and I made a lot of confetti. Create a page of lyrics. I did Alone, My Oh My, and Cheap Thrills. The first few pages in this book are like very, I wouldn't say they're the best pages I've done because I did this book the first half in order and then the second half not in order at all. So basically the first half is from February to April and then the second half is from April to June. Okay, create a comparison. Use colors you love on this page, use colors you dislike. I don't get this page anymore because I like all the colors of the rainbow. Create a merge. Choose two animals, merge them together. I did an elephant butterfly, a dog owl, and a turtle mermaid or fish. I think that was a fish. I followed a Draw So Cute tutorial for this. Create integration. Integrate this line into a design or a drawing. So here's the original line, and then here's the book, and then I made a whole bunch of books. And for some reason all these books are the same size as one book. Next I did create a puzzle, turn this page into a puzzle. This page is pretty simple, but I really like it. Create an assortment, fill in each box with something different. I actually had to redo this page by making like a whole bunch of squares and sticking them on top because behind it was so bad. I like it much more now though. Create word illustration. I did that with all of these guys. I really like this page. Create a list of favorites. Choose any category and make a list of your favorites. I did ice cream flavors, but the only two ice cream flavors I know out of this is this one, mint chocolate chip and chocolate chip. But these three I just made up myself, so I don't know. Create randomness. Scatter random things all over this page. So I just took this prompt extremely literally and I scattered a whole bunch of random things all over it. Create shine. Figure out a way to make this page shiny. I just stuck tinfoil on this and it is really shiny now. Create a self-portrait. Make a list of things that make you, you. So I wrote a lot of things and some fun facts. Create an invention. Make your own invention. Draw the diagrams of it here. I don't really remember that much of this. We can read this together. It's a double pitcher. I'm guessing you can put two juices at a time and they come out at the same time. And a spittoon is a spoon with a tissue in it. Okay. Create a reminder. Write something you should always remember. So yeah, I just wrote a lot of quotes on it. Create a scented page. Use this page to capture your favorite scents. So I just stuck in some coloring sheets and colored them and then sprayed perfume on it. And now it smells really good. Create a page. Tear a page from an old book or a magazine, stick it onto this page. So this was from my 3rd grade German book. I guess we were learning about the names of furniture because that's what it looks like here. So I just stuck that on and I, made a more of a story and stuff. It's a really nice page now. Create color. Make different colors by mixing paint. Give each color a creative name. So I did sock, curry, chopstick, peanut, popsicle, lemon, lime, blue, whale, thunder, and wool. How creative is that? Create beauty out of ugliness. Choose something you think is ugly. Find a way to make it beautiful. I followed another Draw So Cute tutorial for this. Around March, I was following a lot of tutorials for drawing, but then towards the end of the book, I felt like I should also do my own things. So around, this part of the book, I followed a lot of tutorials. Create ugliness out of beauty. I did a rainbow and some balloons, and then I colored them. All these colors I like individually, but in the order I put them, it looks really disgusting. And now I hate this page. Create auditions, add to these circles. So I watercolored some flowers. I turned the circles into flowers. Create a status. I am feeling bored. So this was 2 days into quarantine and I was so bored. I didn't know what to do. I still don't know what to do during this whole quarantine thing. So I just drew this random girl who's really bored. Create a character. Fill out the following blanks. I was gonna do a silly green penguin, but then I was like, nah, and I decided to do unique rainbow penguin. So here's an ice cream and here's the penguin. Create a mini book. Choose the template to create a mini book, and I did how to make rainbow ice cream. And yeah. Next, create drips. So I could have done something much more creative with this. It's really boring and plain now. Create a daydream. Allow yourself to daydream here. So I did that. I drew Pasheen's with ice cream with a Draw So Cute tutorial. Create handprints. Place your handprints here. Yep, I did that. It's really simple, but I still like it a lot. Create string decor. Decorate these pages using pieces of string, thread, or yarn. So I did crochet yarn and I just added that on. Create a design. What is something you have always wanted to design? Now is your chance. So I did a double umbrella. You can pause to read this if you want. Create sadness. Make this page sad. So obviously everyone's had the coronavirus and I am too. Create a split decision. Write or draw the first thing that comes to mind. So the first thing that came to my mind was flowers. So I drew flowers. Create a wish. Make a wish here. So my wish was I wish I can get a pet one day, and I drew a bunny. Create a modified character. Choose an existing character. I did Stitch, but it doesn't look like Stitch at all. So I'm thinking to redo this page. Create incompletion. Start drawing something on this page and never finish it. I started drawing a butterfly, and as you can see, I never ever finished it. Create contrast. So this was actually, I did this on my first fast because I am Muslim. And I wrote about when I could open my fast and when I was hungry. Create a line. Yeah, in one of Mariah's videos, I actually saw she was scribbling over it, and then she colored all the individual, shapes. And that was really cool, so I decided to do that, and it turned out really nice. Create repurposing. Give bits of wrappers a new purpose on this page. So I just did a Ferrero Rocher sticker. I just stuck that on, and then I just drew a whole bunch of random desserts. Create seasonal decor. Decorate this page based on the current season. And the current season is spring, and there are only 10 days left till summer. Create whatever. Use this page to create anything you want. So if you guys haven't watched that, there's this parrot meme video, and I really liked it for a while. So I decided to draw that with a girl who looks similar, but not totally. Create bleed. Yeah, I used some pens and it bled through the page a lot. Come on, open. Create a border. So I cut around the border and then I like painted this rainbow. This was the create a dream journal, document a dream, but I covered up the prompt so I could write my dream. You can pause to read it if you want. Create softness, make this page soft. I did that. I just added a lot of cotton balls and a snowman. Create an inventory of things you own. So here are all the things I own, and then I just drew a backpack. Create splatter paint here, pretty straightforward. Create layers, make this page layered by adding bits of tape, ribbon, stickers, etc. I just put a whole bunch of scrapbook stuff on here. Create a question. My question is how we see color because it's really interesting. Create a colorful page. I love this page. It's one of my favorites in the book. Create a to-do list. You can read this, and then I just drew some stuff I did. Create a comic strip. Use these boxes to make your own comic. So yeah, I just made my own comic here. Create a miracle. Make the impossible possible. So I did the ice cream that never ever melts. As we're getting further in the book, you can also see that my art is getting pretty better. Create cuteness. So I just drew like these cats and rainbows and lollipops. Create dissension. Record popular trends or current fads you don't like. I don't even know if Visco Girls are still trending, but I just drew that because I wanted to draw turtles. Create a mess. Get messy on this page. Yeah, I just scribbled for the hair and I scribbled for the tree. Create reflection. Dedicate this page to your past self. Fill it with things you would have liked. I did that. Create color temperature. So remember that bird drawing tutorial I did? And I talked about how I did the branches and I colored each separate thing. Well, this was the page I was referring to for that. Create emphasis. So yeah, I placed a whole bunch of things on this page, and I placed a flower as well, and I chose it, and I just made a green flower, green roses, and red leaves. Create an alphabet. Write every letter of the alphabet on this page. I did that, and I really like this page. Create a repair. So basically I had some friends over and they actually ripped this up for me and I had to fix it, but luckily my friends helped me with that too. Create imitation. Recreate a famous piece of artwork. I did The Great Wave by Hokusai. Come on, next page. Create a pastel page. Use only light colors on this page. So I just drew a lollipop and yeah. I didn't paint this. I used a printer because I was so lazy. Create a series. I had to do Harry Potter for this because I love Harry Potter. I've read the whole series. Create a shock. So this is the first and last time I've ever drawn a realistic like human drawing. Create animal prints. I sketched out a cat. Create difference in altitude. So turtles for underwater and butterflies for the sky. Create a mystery. Hide something on this page. So I hid I hid a Lego brick in there, but it's not in here at the moment. Create variety. So I just, colored this elephant with a whole bunch of color pencils, and same with the balloons. Create a pedestal. Put something unusual on this pedestal. I think this is my least favorite page in the book. I don't know why. I hate how I drew this pineapple, but I love this one. Create confusion. Yeah, you guys must be confuzzled about this page. Create peace. Make this page as peaceful as possible. I just drew flowers. Create a semblance. So I drew like normal drawings and then I turned them into puzzles. Create a team. Decorate this page based on a theme. So I just did like cool colored desserts. Create repetition. I wrote "ert" like a lot of times. Create positivity. Fill this page with positivity. Yep, I did that. And there's a happy drink. But do not add a cat if you're making this. Create negativity. Yeah, so the cats are sad because it's raining and they don't have a house. The end. Create modern art. Challenge the meaning of art. So I just did like henna designs on these people, on these girls' hands. Create a new prompt. So the new prompt I made was recreate a translation of a word. Create a neon page. Use neon colors on this page. I did that. Create a personal challenge. So the art form I find difficult is anime, and I tried to draw anime. If anybody here draws anime stuff, please tell me if I did good or bad. Create digitomi. I did not follow this prompt, obviously. I didn't scribble on top of this when I was done, because I worked so hard on it, I just couldn't. Create an activity log. Make a list of activities you do on a regular basis. Eat, sleep, watch YouTube, draw, paint. Literally my life. Create a list of pet peeves. Fork on a plate. When the cafeteria is loud. Nails on a chalkboard. Obnoxious eating. Slow internet. Chattering teeth. Create recreation. This is from like when I was 7, and this is from right now when I'm 10. Create a limitation. So the 3 colors I had were these, and this is what I made out of it. Create a documentation. I documented my art bucket, and this is a beautiful thing. It's got all of the art supplies I need in it. Oh my god, come on. Is this stuck together? No, it's not. Create a knife painting. Paint a picture using a plastic knife. I did that. I like this page. Create unexpected color. Change something that is black and white into something that is full of color. I did that. Create alteration. Choose something you hate. Figure out a way to make it more appealing. I drew a snake and I try to make it better by coloring it in rainbow. Last page. Create an official end. Finishing date 12th June 2020. And remember those mandalas from yesterday? I just stuck those on. Okay. So that was my final flip, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm actually planning on getting Create This Book 1. My parents said I can get it for my birthday, which is in like 2 months. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so bye guys.